Hey gorgeous soul, welcome to your weekly astrology. This week is very profound. We've got an incredible eclipse. We've also got Venus joining forces with Jupiter. Oh my goodness, happy days. So look out for some massive changes this week. As usual, I'll be adding the tarot on the end. If you're not into tarot, do not give me a hard time. Obviously, as an astrologer, I know it's not astrology, but it is a fabulous tool you can use symbolically or intuitively. So for those of you who love tarot, it is on the end. And if those of you who don't judge me. Enjoy the astrology and move on. Lots of love. Let's get going. Hey, gorgeous Taurus. This week, you are stepping into your destiny. You've decided that it's time to come into your power. And while that process is going on, we have a very significant and intense full moon eclipse. Now, this full moon eclipse in Leo, which is a blood moon, a super moon, a very magical moon, and the process for this moon actually started in February 2017. So you've been going through big changes connected to your home and family since then. And this is coming to a crescendo. It's coming to a peak at the beginning of the week. And you're feeling a lot of intensity in that area. Something that has been hidden from you will be revealed. There may be many changes coming up around your home. But actually, because it's a full moon in Leo, you are able to find the courage, to have the courage to step through and do what you need to do in that area. And you're feeling like, okay, the time has come. It might be emotional. There may be a peak emotional experience, but you're ready. You've been preparing for this for a couple of years, and you're ready to step into your power and to make significant changes and to, in fact, know what you want when it comes to your home and family. So how are you feeling where you're living at the moment? Are you moving? Are you going through transition? Are there some family issues you want to resolve? Well, let me tell you, it's all kicking off now, and it's after this you'll have a new cycle. So right now we're dealing with it all happening. Now, do not get disheartened, because actually this is a great thing. The moon is a great teacher. She brings us things up from our unconscious, but she empowers us to be intuitive and take control of our destiny. Now, this week is not all bad news. In fact, well, that eclipse is not necessarily bad news, but we've got fantastic Venus and Jupiter conjunction, which is bringing forward a lot of positive change for you. Of course, Venus is your illustrious ruler, so it has a big impact on you. When Venus is like hooking a ride or joining forces, not hooking a ride actually, they're equal. They're doing a little fandango together. You're able to really harness the positive energy of Venus and Jupiter. Now, Venus at the moment is in your primal zone. It's all about your deepest sense of power and powerlessness. So if there's anything you need to resolve there, it will happen. But because it's a conjunction, it's a very positive shift. You are coming into your power. You are deciding that you're going to show the world your power. You're breaking through fears. It may be that you've had a lot of fears recently, or you've been wrestling with some stuff that you felt that you'll never overcome. This week gives you a real boost, a real confidence boost, and you should get an inkling about what your power is. It's all about sexuality, money, anything primal, life, death, rebirth, and everything in between. If you've been struggling with issues of obsession or jealousy or anything like that, this can sort of push you through and make you realize who you truly are. If that was not enough, we have Mars and trining Jupiter. And for you, you're you're not that active at the moment. You're not feeling, you haven't got all your vavoom at the moment, but you are very intuitive. And the more time you've spent alone, the more things that have risen to the surface for you. And instinctively and intuitively, you will know how to work with this energy. And it's about a shift of consciousness, about you acting on a shift of consciousness. But certainly, it's a very, very magical week. And now to your tarot. Taurus, fabulous Taurus. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you this week. Let's hope there's some inspiration, a revelation, or something that you can use in your journey through this intense eclipse. Taurus, 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 Taurus. What is occurring? Oh, I'm going to put that to the side, but you are feeling under pressure at the moment. You feel that things are coming at you from all sides. But guess what? You are an earth sign. You're strong enough to deal with it. You know that there's change coming. You're not always comfortable with change, but you're grounded enough to be able to deal with it. It looks like you're moving forward in your career. You're moving forward in terms of your abundance. You're getting something you want. Yeah, lovely card to end on the world. You're achieving what you want, and other people are thinking that you're great. But be careful that you don't have a secret life, secret thoughts, secret things that you do. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, drinking, affairs, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, is there anything that you do on the side secretly that you wouldn't, like to be out in the open? If so, look at why you're doing that. Is it because you feel that you don't deserve to move on? You don't deserve these changes, that you are not worthy? Are you setting yourself up for disappointment with someone that doesn't honour you in an emotional or sexual relationship? That seems to be very much on your mind. And even if it's the past, let's say it's not now. Let's say the eclipse is you bump into an ex-lover or something and you're remembering that. This, even though it's at the centre of your identity at the moment, is not your destiny. It's not where you're going. All of these positive cards which say that you're more grounded than usual, you're more capable than usual, you're working hard to transform, and through that transformation you will get the world. Don't get sucked into a pit of despair to do with the past, to do with past mistakes, or to do with an alluring addiction that always kind of calls you back, for a hookup or something that's unhealthy for you. Or a friend, say you've given up drinking and a friend's like, oh, come on, have a cocktail, come on. Anything negative you've got to deal with, because you've got such opportunity around you, to have a new path. And if you keep going down the same path, you will just have, that constant upheaval and self-doubt, which no longer serves you. It's time for a radical change. It's time for a big shift, and there is an ending and a new beginning. Don't cause your own disaster this week. Embrace all of the hard work you've put in and keep building towards the fabulous. Leave the past behind and go after new dreams. And, really pay attention to what this eclipse is telling you, because there is a rebirth for you, but you've got to choose rebirth. Anyway, even if you don't, probably, looking at this, the likelihood is that no one would guess what's going on beneath the surface and what you're up to or what you're feeling, but that's not really an authentic way to live, and ultimately it'll leave you a bit depressed. So, I love you, you're fabulous, you can do it. It's time to radically rethink the way you're handling emotions, because all the rest of it is really good. You've got the world there. So grasp the world, go get it, Tiger. All right, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.